On road. Reload. Ready when you are.
Okay. Hubert, GASGAS, it made a visual and a high-profile splash in 2023 and then had the highs and lows of racing. Were you happy with the connection that the brand managed to make in MotoGP and with fans?
Absolutely. The reason why we went with the brand GASGAS into MotoGP, or why we promoted GASGAS, was to really create brand awareness. You know that GASGAS is the youngest kid in the family. And from the experience we had with KTM, we knew that if you want to have a shortcut to worldwide global brand presence, MotoGP is the right platform to do it. And it worked out perfectly. You know, this is the outcome of the idea. And of course, the results were not what we wanted to see. But I think the toughest moment was when Paul crashed in Portimao. The captain of the team was out of the race, so we missed him on every I would say edge of the project. It was a real critical moment for the project itself, because Augusto, as a rookie, he did a fantastic job as a rookie, and he improved race by race, and finally what he did over the season is really remarkable. We are more than happy. And to achieve this without having the team captain on his side was even more remarkable. And when Paul then came back, we have seen, even if he was not 100%, it proves the commitment of Paul, because he was even riding for the project to make progress with the project, even when he was just on 90%.
Hubert, 2023 was an extremely competitive and close season. How were you impressed with Augusto Fernandez, his efforts in this first season for him?
So Augusto did a super job as a rookie. So he was approaching the whole season, or this new experience, in a very intelligent way. Augusto is an intelligent guy. He's a fast guy. He's smart at the same time, and he made no mistakes. So what he did was step by step to get in there. What I said earlier, it was even tougher for him not having the team captain with him. Paul was missing. So he really was more or less alone to get all these experiences, and I'm super, super impressed by his rookie season. He had some highlights, and there he really showed off what talent and potential he has, and he will, for sure, absolutely positively surprise us in this 2024 season.
For the third year in a row, the group brings a Moto2 world champion onto the MotoGP grid. There's a lot of excitement about Pedro Acosta. Is he a good fit for the brand and for the team?
Of course, because if you take a look on Pedro's career so far, I think it's unbelievable how fast he was coming from the Rookies Cup to MotoGP, and he really deserves to be a MotoGP rider. He proved it in the last seasons. And what we have seen from him in the first day in Valencia excites us even more, because Pedro, he's a strong guy, and he's a winner, and he will, I think, be the guy to beat. Maybe not next year, but in the years to come. We expect fantastic things from him.
Last year also saw the introduction of the sprint format in MotoGP, and almost like a new era for promotion. There was a lot more activity with the riders. Was that a good fit for GASGAS and their introduction also?
For sure, it was a good fit for GASGAS. In general, I must say, or comment on the sprint format, it has its positive things and its negatives. Yeah. Let's start with the negatives. Of course, we have seen a lot of more riders being injured, taking a lot of risks in the first lap, in the first couple of turns, to make sure they have a good position for such a short race. I have seen quite some crashes with having short falls in material and so far. The really positive thing is that the fans appreciate it. They really like it. It's action on Saturday, and frankly speaking, I also like it. And at the end of the day, I must say the guys are racers, and if they would not like to race, they would have picked the wrong profession. So, under the bottom line, I think it was a good move.
What did the company learn about using MotoGP as a platform for introducing a new brand and leveraging a new brand, in your opinion?
MotoGP is by far the biggest and most successful platform to launch a new brand, because the media value and the public attendance is an immense one. And if you are attending MotoGP, it gives you from day one on a completely different brand awareness as you would not be in the MotoGP. So therefore, it is the right platform. It's the best platform. It's the most efficient platform to launch a new brand. And this is why we are absolutely happy that we made the move with GASGAS.
Lastly, the message has to be positive for 2024, correct? A strong partner again with Tectoir, but then also Red Bull coming into the frame. Excitement must be the word.
Yes, absolutely. And I remember when we had the talk with Thomas Hubert from Red Bull, should we go with GASGAS and in combination with Red Bull? And initially, Tom was agreeing and said, yeah, it's a good idea because the brands are a good fit together with the two young riders, with Pedro and Augusto in the team. This makes a lot of sense. Young people will be delighted to see the Red Bull logo on the GASGAS motorcycles. Yeah, it's a lot of positives to expect.
One more question. Can I ask your opinion on the race bike for this year, the change in the livery? What do you think?
It looks more than a race bike than last year, and I think it looks fantastic. So I really like it. The first sketches, when I've seen them before we had the talk in Valencia, I was initially delighted from it, and I think it looks a bit more racy than last year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ja.